Hello and welcome to the weekend. This is SegaSonic Radio. I am the Spin Dash, aka Chris, aka GX, aka whatever you want to call me. We've got some festive music for you tonight in an extra long episode. Let's kick things off with our first song. kicking us off tonight with freestyle skiing, ski cross from Mario and Sonic at Sochi 24. Oh, I'm already tongue-tied. It's not even the beginning of the show, and I'm already tongue-tied. Freestyle skiing, ski cross from Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games, setting the tone right tonight for some great, holiday-themed Sonic music. I'm doing so because it's going to be our last show for the year. In fact, I'll be real, it's going to be our last show for at least a little while. Simply put, the way we're looking at things right now is next 2 weekends are going to be holiday weekends. Are we going to have a show on a holiday weekend? No, I've got to go out and do holiday things. But also, I need to take some time just for a combination of personal reasons and actually show-related reasons to just step away and be able to, just kind of work on the show, come up with what I see as SegaSonic Radio going forward. And I certainly have some ideas, but I've used this phrase before, it's just hard to fix the train while the train is in motion. And that's kind of what I'm dealing with now. So, right now, the intent, certainly not a promise, but the intent is that we are going to be taking January off. I haven't entirely decided that it's going to be all streams or just SegaSonic Radio, but we're just going to take some time off, just rework some things with relation to the show, hopefully make it better. But, ideally, just spruce some things up, get some new ideas working out, build some new background technology that will hopefully be a little bit more, flashy and full of variety than the stuff that I've sort of been recycling for the past 25-ish episodes. And, hopefully the show's just going to be better for it. But the show's always going to be better for having some music, including some requests. First one coming in from Lucky over on Twitter. Hope you enjoy. Catch you on the other side. Kicking us off with Twinkle Snow Map from Sonic Advance 3, requested by Lucky over on Twitter. Followed up with Diamond Dust Zone Act 1 from Sonic 3D Blast, the Genesis version. Bonus Level from Sonic Labyrinth. And Ice Paradise Act 2 from Sonic Advance 2. I'm being told by Jennifer over on the YouTube chat that, hey, next week is Sonic Advance 2's 20th anniversary, so happy anniversary to that. Like, you could very much make the argument that Sonic Advance 2 was sort of the origin of where we are with Sonic today. Not quite the full boost mode of game, but it did have that effect where once you hit a certain speed, you basically broke the artificial barrier in the game and could just after image boost. I remember especially some of the cliffside levels where it would have, you know how in Sonic games you have the boost, or the ring, or the loop-de-loop, where you run around on the inside of a loop as if it's a roller coaster. This one most specifically had like a double loop, but you run around the outside of it. It's probably one of the more iconic moments of Sonic Advance 2 for me. We've got more requests coming at you later in the show. Next up, we just have a couple more songs that are, wind it down, a bit more chill. I'll see you guys on the other side. Hey, that was Helen's Dinner from Sonic X, Japanese soundtrack, followed up by At Dawn from Sonic Adventure. I think At Dawn is a very holiday-sounding song. Followed up by the rather long but very chill Miracle Blue, Little Planet from the album Sonic the Hedgehog Remix. And then 2 songs from Sonic Shuffle, Frostbound and Ever Quiet. Sonic Shuffle, weird soundtrack. Weird soundtrack for a weird game, but certainly not unpleasant. Certainly not unpleasant. Well, we'll say jury's out on the game. I know that game has a reputation. That game has a reputation. Jumping over to more games that have a reputation, we've got another request coming up from Symphony over on the Discord. Still can't get words out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. And see you guys on the other side. Hey, as I was doing this segment, I didn't have a lot of time. You know, video setup for this one is kind of tricky, you know, in my current setup. Working on it. But it went, as soon as it finished, I believe it's Chrome Gadget, it went straight into the next video in the playlist, which was this. So while you guys were enjoying that, I was just, I don't know, watching them go through the desert in the multiplayer for that. Fun times. Fun times. Hey, that was White Acropolis Snowy Peak. Requested... No, wait. Yes. Requested by Symphony over on the Discord. Followed up by Robotnik Winter Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. Gigantic Angel Zone Act 2 from Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure, also known as a, you know, remix of Chrome Gadget from Sonic 3. And ended it up with Blizzard Peaks from Sonic Rush Adventure. Still have the desert video playing on in the background. I need to close it. I need to close it because it's too distracting. Oh, yeah. It's, like I said, it's going to be an extra long night tonight. Just, you know, sometimes we have an after party if you're watching over on Twitch. But tonight, you know, it's just going to keep going for maybe 2 hours. We're already through our first hour. Maybe halfway through the show. We've got some more requests coming up for you, starting with one from Maxi Bun Buns over on Twitter. Enjoy! See you guys on the other side. Okay, that was Diving 3-meter Springboard from Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. You know, the mobile one. Requested by Maxi Bunbuns over on Twitter, followed up by Snowy Mountain, Game of Ice Cap over on Sonic Adventure, followed by Snowboard Cross. You guys just call it Snowboard Cross from Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, and Worldwide Versus from Mario and Sonic at the 24 Olympic Winter Games. Hey, it's it's about the halfway point in the show, and that usually means it's a good time to catch up on some news. Why don't we just do that? Just very quickly, let's catch up on some news. Biggest news. Hey, Sonic Prime is out. Sonic Prime, if you are a Netflix subscriber or someone with access to the internet and few scruples, the first 8 episodes of the series are out. I was able to get through the first 3 so far. Just the way timing has worked out. That should tell you how busy I've been of this, I don't know, it's like, what, half-hour series, 8 episodes, 24-ish minutes per episode. Be probably around 3-ish hours or so. Although, that said, it came out yesterday, so, you know. It's good. It's pretty good. I've been pretty impressed with it so far. Animation solid, voice acting's, like, 90% of the voice acting in it is pretty great. It's pretty great. I've been impressed. And, you know, some nice character-driven stories. Sonic's kind of a wacky goofball. It feels like this series certainly does move him, not entirely to movie levels of Sonic being a big dumb goof, but, you know, a little bit closer to there. I know we've got some fans of Sonic Frontiers over in the chat here. Sonic Frontiers has sold 2.5 million copies, and it's one of the fastest-selling Sonic games of all time. It's, I mean, if you want to really compare, like, it didn't quite beat Sonic 1 or Sonic 2, but, geez, even in Japan, like, the last time a Sonic game sold this well was Sonic Adventure 2, so that kind of tells you where they are going with this. If you're a fan of the soundtrack, hey, the Sonic Frontiers Stillness in Motion soundtrack is out on almost all major platforms, both digital and, if you want to import a physical, you can. You can. Nobody's stopping you from importing. Except maybe whatever country you live in, they probably have importing laws. And wrapping up the very quick news update, this I guess 2-week session. We have our vision of what Sonic Frontiers is going to look like in 2023 with their update roadmap. It's going to be split into 3 different updates. Kicking it off in Update 1 is going to be a jukebox, a photo mode, and some new challenge modes. You know, starting off slow, a little basic. But the whole roadmap itself is going to span, as far as we know, the year of 2023. Somewhere in Update 2, we've got Sonic's birthday, and for those of you keeping track at home, Sonic's birthday is in June, so, you know, maybe that gives us an idea about when that one's going to come out. Followed by some open zone challenges and New Coco? Question mark? New Coco. Like, what in the world do they mean by New Coco? I'm confused. I'm very confused. But the big one people are all up about is Update 3 coming in probably late 2023. Featuring new playable characters and a new story involving the game. They show pictures of Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Sage in this update, so I don't know, analyze that in whichever way you wish. Instead of analyzing, I'm just gonna jump right into some more music here. And I think that this is quite appropriate music for us to jump back into. No requests this time. Just some nice chill. See you guys on the other side. that was Chow Garden Hero version from Sonic Adventure 2, followed by Snowball Waltz from Frozen Factory Zone 2 and Sonic Lost World, Aloska Night version from Sonic Unleashed, and Diamond Dust Zone Act 2 from Sonic 3D Blast Saturn version. Hope you guys are having a good holiday so far. It's been a weird December. It's been a very busy December, but it's been a weird December. Still, slowly watching Twitter tear itself apart. The weird, controversy over with, Sonic Speed Simulator. The whatever the heck was going on at the, Video Game Awards in regard to, I don't know, the nonsense animosity between Sonic fans and Genshin Impact fans. I can't say that. I can't say that was a particularly proud moment for the fan base, but it was weird. I'll give you that. Give you that 100%. Speaking of which, I do owe you guys some streams. However, it won't quite be at the normal times. You can expect that next Sunday, by which I mean 2 days from now, I'm going to have watched every episode available of Sonic Prime, and myself and Knuckles87 and Shigs are going to jump on to a podcast and talk about it. So if you're looking for a nice little spoiler cast there, that's coming up this weekend on Sunday. Don't know when we're going to jump back into Sonic Frontiers. We've made it to the 3rd island over at almost every Sonic. But also, like, I owe you guys some, I guess it'd be like a, I don't know, misery streams? I owe you guys some misery streams according to what I have said over on Twitter. So, I haven't quite announced what it's going to be yet, but oh boy. I consulted with some, we'll say punishment specialists on what games would be good or bad, for something like this, and it sounds like I'm gonna try to split it up into 2 streams, and possibly over the holidays? I also look forward to sort of an abnormal, January stream. Following up with the January stream from last year. I know that few of you probably remember what it was, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the special January stream. I hope you're looking forward to some more music coming up, including another request coming in from Blue Steel over on Twitter. Enjoy! I shall see you on the other side. Okay, that segment was Frozen Factory Zone 1 from Sonic Lost World, as requested by Blue Steel over on Twitter, followed up by Ice Mountain from Team Sonic Racing. A little bit of a remix there of Frozen Edge? This is the Sonic Unleashed one. You know which one I'm talking about. Someone in chat will correct me and my faulty memory. And wrapping that up with Frozen Forest from Sonic Free Riders. A little bit of technical villain? Whatever. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that portmanteau, but it did not succeed. Technical difficulty over on that one for the video feed. We're just gonna keep on heading through tonight. We're just gonna keep on heading through, and we got another segment of 4 songs coming at you. I know, like I said, we're going late tonight. Enjoy. See you on the other side. Oh, right. Those don't taper off at the end, like most of my other songs. It's just MIDI. It's just a straight-up MIDI. That was Sonic Triumphant from the album Virtual Sonic, followed up by Magical Snow Day from Sonic Runners, requested by both Sonic is My Special Interest over on Twitter and Mr. Speed over on the Discord. And wrapping it up with Ice Cap Act 1 from Sonic and Knuckles Collection. I don't know. I know people have gripes with the Sonic Origins music. I don't. I have no gripes. I probably would have played the Sonic Origins version if not for the fact that I don't really have it in my music library quite yet. I should rectify that over the hiatus. We've got another request coming up right now in our next segment. Enjoy. See you on the other side. Hey, that was Kodiak Frontier from Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, as requested by Hunter the Hawk over on Discord. Followed by Speed Skating, short track 1,000 meters from Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Wrapping the segment up with Rogue's Landing Medley from Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Good. You know, I was kind of not sure about that one, but I felt, I don't know, there's something that seems very seasonal for that particular track. Yeah, it fits with being a sky pirate and going on RPG adventures, but I don't know. Something about it just feels nice and wintry for me. We've got one more track coming up for you tonight, and then that is it. Hope you're enjoying it. As always, hey, SegaSonic Radio, always brought to you by SonicStadium.org. You can go check it out at SonicStadium.org. We've got Sonic news, we've got reviews, we've got coverage of all the Sonic stuff that you're looking for. Unless we don't have it, in which case we may not have that, but for the most part, we have it. Trust us. You can also follow us on Twitter for as long as Twitter is still a thing. At Sonic Stadium. Certainly appreciate it. And hey, while we go on our hiatus, we'll let you know on Twitter or on the Discord when we will be back. Or, significantly, board.sonicstadium.org, the Sonic Stadium message boards. We've absolutely got posts over there telling you when we air. Once again, hey, just a reminder, we are taking the rest of December off. We are taking all of January off so we can sort of both recuperate and build back up into, you know, something that is hopefully a little bit better than what we are. That does not necessarily mean we will not have streams on the channel here. It just means that they might be a little bit more sporadic, or they might not fit with our normal stuff. In fact, we have a couple specials coming up. Keep your eye out, and we'll let you know what's up. And of course, as always, a lot of our graphics just wouldn't be able to happen if not for the great and talented sprite rippers and artists and mod makers associated with what we've used tonight. Let's just give credit where credit is due. And with that, hey, thanks for listening, everyone. I wish everyone here a brilliant and happy new year, a fantastic holiday, and I look forward to seeing you yet again in 2023. We're going to close things off tonight with a request from Knuckles87, fellow writer for the site, who requested Dreams Dreams acapella version. There's a lot of versions of Dreams Dreams out there, and I didn't have acapella version in my music library, so I'm just gonna choose the Sonic Team Unplugged Live 2004 album version and hope that that's close enough to what he wanted. It's a good version. It's a mostly acapella version, but you know, it's good. Hope you guys enjoy. We are up, over, and gone. See you again in 2023. Also on Sunday when we have Sonic Talk Podcast. But also 2023. Peace, y'all.
See your face. You were that special one that I've been waiting for, and I hope you're looking for someone just like me. In my dreams I can hear you calling me in the night. Everything's so sweet in your eyes. I feel there is so much watching inside. In the night, dream delight. I want to see you standing there. In the night, dreams delight. Found someone who really cares. In a dream we can do everything we want to. Anywhere rather be than here with you. It's less about light away, only for you and I. I'm so glad I found the one I've been looking for. The dream of the one you hold them for. Love can come through an open door. Just be strong and you're sure to find someone that you've been looking for. Dreams delight. I want to see you standing there. In the night, dream delight. I found someone who really cares. In the night, dream delight. I want to see you smile again. In the night, dream delight. You're the one dream delight. I want to see you standing there. In the night, dream delight. I found someone who really, really, really cares. In the night, dream delight. I want to see you smile again. In the night, dream delight. You're the one that waited for. In the night, dream delight. I want to see you standing there. In the night, dream delight. You're the one I waited for. I've been waiting, 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 waiting for you.
Good night, everybody, and happy holidays.